Okay, in this session, I'm going to explain you how to prepare trial trench sharp drawing, trial trench or trial pit. Okay, I will show you one example. So here, as you can see, this is one example of a trial pit or trial trench sharp drawing. How to prepare this one? What data you need in order to prepare this type of sharp drawing? Trial trench sharp drawing. Okay, so see here, this is one example, one picture of our trial pit, how physically it looks. Whenever we have here, I will give you example of here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, when we have road and infrastructure project. So we on several location in order to uh, verify our underground utilities are exactly at the same location which has been shown in our existing condition utilities drawings. If it is not the same case, so what we will do, we will make our several trial pit drawings, several trial pit excavations. We will extract data from there. We will collect this underground utility information from there. We will prepare trial pit plans and cross sections, and then from that plans we will create our existing utilities layout plan. That will be final layout plan. Why we are preparing this one? Because if there is any conflict between our proposed construction like piers, like piles, so what we will do, we will reroute that underground utilities. Okay, and in order to do that one, we need to have our several trial pits on our projects. Okay, now coming to the point, what data? Okay, you have this excavation in the field. So why you are excavating this this pit in the field? Because you want to take coordinates. As you can see right now, this is one excavation of our trial pit. What we will do, our survey will go in the field, and these four corner of this trial pit, they will take coordinates. Okay, they will capture these coordinates, and then they at exactly at the top of these pipes, they will put their GPS or their prism, rotation or GPS, and they will take coordinate of that location. Now they will repeat the same thing, and they will collect whole project trial pit data, and for each trial pit they will assign a name: trial pit 1, trial pit 2, trial pit 3, like that. Okay, and whenever we are having our general layout plan, in that plan actually technical department, they decide at which location we need trial pit. They will give this information general layout plan to surveyor. They will mark this point physically in the field. Then execution team, they will go in the field and they will excavate or they will dig this trial pits. Okay, and then surveyor will again go there and they will collect this information and they will give to technical department. How it looks, that technical information which surveyors are going to give you, you means if you are a technical person, you are a draftsman or technical office engineer. So here is one example. See, they are going to give you, maybe project to project this format will be a little bit different, but normally this is format what we follow here in Dubai actually. So here you can see on your left hand side top, this is plan view of your trial pit. So these numbers are representing at how many locations they have captured points. Points means X, Y and Z. So now just focus on 2 points. Point number 2, point number 3. They found one utility. They excavated, they did this trial pit, and they found there are some utilities in that pit. They took this information, they put their prism on this location, and at this location exactly on pipe or that utility on that cable top of that one, in order to know what is its Z value and what is its X and Y, easting and northing. So it means these numbers are representing your serial number of your that points. Okay, and here is that information. Okay, these 1 2 3 4 5 6, and these are your coordinates and these are your elevations. This is your plan, and on your right hand side this is your sectional view of that trial pit. So it means now it's like you can say sweet actually how to prepare if this information is with you, and if you know drafting. Okay, if you know, if you are a draftsman, if you know drafting a bit, so with this information it's only a matter of to prepare like just offsets. Okay, I will show you that one also. But the most important thing are the steps which you have to follow if you have never prepared earlier these this kind of drawings. That is step number one. You have to put this information, this XYZ information, inside your CAD station. Means if you are using AutoCAD, you are using MicroStation or Civil 3D, whatever, okay, whatever platform you are using. So it means you need to take this information from here and enter in your CAD station. Two methods. If these are few points, not like this, okay, these are few points, means four corners of your trial pit and 2 or 3 points, okay, you can type these coordinates in your CAD station in order to locate where are these points. But if these are many points, okay, this is where you can say big trial trench, and there are several locations, several, you can say, utilities in that one trial pit. So the good idea is type this information in Excel or in Notepad and import that file in your CAD station. In our example, what I'm going to do right now, we type this information in Excel, and from Excel we create CSV file. That CSV file we are going to import in Civil 3D. So I will show you that CSV file also. See here, this is same data, okay. I will show you this one so that you get good idea, like a proper idea. Okay, so this is order in which we have to type that information. See here, serial number, then you have easting, northing, okay, all this information is with you. So it means you can have this one. I don't know which software you are going to use, but if you are going to use this Civil 3D, yes, in CSV format it will support, or Notepad, okay, you can have this one. So this is your easting, this is your northing, and this is your elevation and description. What is this? It means this is irrigation pipe, this is electrical duct, this is concrete pipe, whatever is that one, okay. So it means we need information in this format. Okay, this is step number one, to have that information in your Excel or in your Notepad file. So now what we are going to do, we want to import this file in CAD station, okay. So in order to do that, so I am going to use Civil 3D software, okay. So how to import this one? This is very easy, and in few steps you will learn. Even if you have never used this Civil 3D software before, so you will see how to import your survey point from CSV file in your Civil 3D. Okay, go in your home. Now this is interface is Civil 3D interface, okay. And if you are using if you're a person who is using list file, auto list file, and you are using AutoCAD, simple AutoCAD, not Civil 3D. And by the way, Civil 3D is also same AutoCAD with addition, you can say, additional features. If you are using any list file, you can use that list file, because we need to know, we want to see that points here, then we will do our line work. That's it, it's easy. So it means you can use any list file also, and in my case I'm going to use Civil 3D, and I will click on points and point creation tool, okay. Now if you are using Civil 3D software, one thing is very important. If your file is open, that Excel file is open already, and if you will try to import that points, system will give you one error, there is some sharing violation. So it means your that file has to be closed, okay. Don't let that Excel file or CSV file open. So now in this window, see here, if you will move your mouse over here, import points, okay. So you are going to click on this button, import points. Okay, where is your file? You have to choose your file from here, and your format of point style from here, okay. First I will click on this plus sign. So here is my trial trench survey data, okay. It's written trench survey data. So this is trial trench survey data, okay. Open this file. Now he's taking this information in his mind, okay. Now what you need to do from here, from this bottom portion, you need to choose your format, okay. So what I will do from here, I will go down and I will see from this window, I will see over here my format has been achieved or not. Okay, so this is wrong. See, easting one, no, this has to be serial number. Okay, so what I will go down, point number. See here, right now I'm standing here, point number, easting, northing, elevation, and D for description. So here you can see this is perfect match. Okay, this is your perfect match. So that's it. You can import this file here. Click on this. Okay, so now it will take few seconds and it will import your file. Now our survey data has been imported. We want to see this one. Just zoom Z enter E enter means zoom extend. Okay, so just click Z enter and E enter. Okay, good. So your point data is in front of you. This is in very bad presentation condition. So how to make it good? Okay, the first thing is I want to activate with each point elevation and description. These two things I want to see with my eye with that point. So in order to do that one, just click on any point, click on that one and change its property. Okay, I will click on any point. Okay, and then right click with your mouse and choose from here point group properties. Okay, click on this one. Okay, so from here point style, it's okay, means like dot and circle. We are not concerned about point style. Our purpose is label actually. So we want to activate, we want to change this. Right now it is none. No, we want to have it point number, not point number, point description and elevation. This style we required actually over here. So I will say elevation and description. I will choose this one and I will say okay, I'm happy with this style. Now point elevation and description is there right now, but the style is very bad. Okay, so it means everything is mixed up. So how to change this one? We can click on that point and go in property. You can change from there also, but I will show you easy method. So see at bottom you can see this is annotation scale of current view, that is 1:1000. So I will just change this one. It is short way. Okay, I will go here, you can change this one. I will go for 1:20. Okay, so now it's going to reduce our size. So now let me cross this portion. So our points are imported. Okay, let me zoom this portion to give you clear idea about this one, how it looks actually. Okay, I will show you this small portion. See here, all that points are imported here, description is written over there. So now what to do? The next step is what to do this one. So the first thing what we can do, we want to, from where our trial trench is starting and where it is ending to, we want to barricade our area actually. Means normally surveyors will give you 4 coordinates. Okay, like all 4 coordinates, but in our case, in this case, they have given us only one end midpoint, another end midpoint. Means if your trial pit is 2 meter wide, 2 meter wide, so exactly at the center line they are giving you just 2 coordinates from where your excavation is getting started and the other side. So it means we have end point and we have start point. So these 2 points are with us. First we will connect them with a line in order to show this is our center line of the trench. Okay, and then we will connect these point irrigation with irrigation, or I will show you from other picture also. We know which number we can activate our number also, but here no need to activate number because we know very clearly, we know this point concrete has to be connected with concrete. Okay, and this irrigation pipe has to connect with irrigation pipe. So this is simple line work. Okay, so it's very easy. We have to just connect these points in order to see our plan. Okay, so now I will draw our center line and then I will mark our pipelines also. Okay, now we want to mark our center line of trench. Okay, trench. Okay, now what we want to do before we do this one, just make sure your snap settings are perfect. So what I will do, I will remove everything from here. Okay, everything I will remove from here, and only one thing I will have with me. Okay, I will go here, snap settings, and Okay, so I need only nodes. So it means I don't want to allow my system to snap everywhere. Only one node. That's it. Click OK. Now I will use line command or polyline command. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to connect this point. Okay, we want to connect this point from here to our start point, because this is our start of TT means trial trench. So this is center line of your trial pit. Now we know when surveyors gave us the survey data, they are communicating with you and they said, okay, our trial pit was basically 2.5 meter wide and we are going to give you only two coordinates, start point and ending point, or they can say it is 2 meter wide. So if it is 2 meter wide, you are going to offset on your right hand side, on your left hand side 1 meter. If this is 3 meter wide, 1.5 right side, 1.5 left side. You know this one. This is simple idea. So this is only for practice purpose we are doing. So let's assume on our right hand side and left hand side we are going to offset like 1.5 meter. Okay, so now offset 1.5. Okay, your right side and your left hand side in order to make our real rectangle. Okay, so this is going very far away because they have observed point. Normally whenever they are taking these coordinates, they are taking coordinates exactly at the edge, excavated edges of. So it means from here we know, no way, this is not 2 meter away. Okay, so let us go for just 0.75 or 1 meter offset. Okay, offset 1 meter. But anyways, this is just for our practice purpose. Don't worry about this, because once you will be coordinating with your survey teams, so they will give you proper information. Okay, I will go for right hand side and my left hand side. So now I know this is my right side and left side excavation. Now I can just connect that two lines in order to barricade my area. Like, okay, this is my excavated area. Now the next point is, we know from this point to this point, this is our one utility, whatever is this one. Don't worry about this because this description is written over there. So you will go and you will click line, and from this point to this point, okay, I'm going to connect. Good. So in the same way you are going to connect your all points. I will save our time. Okay, I have already prepared this one, so I will jump over to another drawing also, but I just want to give you, likewise you will connect all these points. Okay, and then what you will do, if you want to extend your lines up to the edges of your you can say lines, simply what you can do, just extend your lines up to there for better presentation only. Okay, I will go here and I will click on this line and I will click on other line also. See here on this edge also. Okay, EX, enter. You are getting my point. Like, we have to extend only. It's simple. Extend command up to where you want to extend, up to this line. At this point I want to extend. Okay, just click here and click on that line which you want to extend up to that point. Click on this line. That's it. So it means how you have in your plan. So this is basically your plan of your trial trench you are preparing. First step is by connecting all these lines, you have to prepare your plan of trial trench. Okay, now I will not waste our time exactly by connecting all that points. Okay, I will go in another drawing and I will show you where I have already connected all these lines. Okay, I will show you that one, but connect all these points and now your plan is in front of you. Now the next point is, you know where is your center line of trial trench. Okay, now draw one line. Okay, now I will give you one idea from here also itself. One line, and define that line is your zero datum. Okay, I will click this one here and I'm going to draw one true horizontal line. Okay, turn on your ortho. Okay, so this is your horizontal line. So we know this is our zero datum. Okay, your levels in your plan, you have all levels, 7, 8, 6, 5, whatever levels are there. So now we know when we excavated our trench what was bottom level, because your surveyors, they will provide you our trial pit bottom level is 6, 6.5, 5, whatever is there. So it means that level, from this zero, the first step is to offset your trial pit, this zero datum up to that level. Now in our example, I will zoom in this portion and I will show you what levels are written over here right now over here, because these are levels they are taking. If for example they found any utility exactly at the top of that pipe or cable, they are taking this x, y and z, and then other edge. So it means this pipe or cable, it was having some dia, this is exposed, so minimum at least they have exposed up to the mid of that point. Okay, so if in, why I'm telling you this one, in order, if for example they forget to take exact level of that bed where they have excavated, so don't worry about this one. You can imagine, okay, if this is a pipe, so at least half of that portion they have excavated that one. Okay, so it means whatever dia they have captured from there, they have written over there, by the way, what is dia of that pipe or cable. So half of that you can say, okay, if this is the top is 6.5, so dia is zero point 0.2, so 6.5, so 10 centi go down. Okay, so that will be your bottom of your trial trench. Okay, I will give you one example from here. Right now we will take this offset from here. Okay, so I will zoom this portion in order to see what level is there exactly at the bottom of any utility. Okay, I will zoom this portion. Okay, see here, 6.48, 6 point, the other end is 6.98. Okay, so average level is roughly 6.52. Okay, you can take this average also. So now if the lower level is 6.48, so I will say this is top of our utility, top of that six-way cables. Okay, so it means 6.4 or 6.3 I will consider my bottom of that trial trench. So now what I will do, in order to prepare our cross section of trial trench, I will do two things. Number one, I need to know what are distribution, because your trial trench is basically this center line of your trial trench. You are going to imagine this is in straight direction, and now from one edge to another utility we need these dimensions. Okay, what I mean from this one I will show you right now on screen. Okay, so this is what I mean from dimensions, because from this point, from lower point, your trial trench is, this is your starting point. Then first utility exactly on that center line, it is how much away from that starting point, 1.62. And then the next utility 1.95, 3.17. These are your offsets from start of your trial trench. Now on my right hand side, as you can see here, we are going to create our cross section of our trial pit with reference to that one. So it means in order to produce your cross section, these dimensions, number one, you need to know. And the second thing is what is exactly at that location level, top level of your that utility, for example, which is written over here right now in front of you. So the first is your horizontal offsets and then your vertical offsets. Okay, so now I'm going to show you out overall look of your trial trench. Okay, so first, as we said, our bottom of trial trench is going to be 6.3. Okay, so what I will do, this bottom line on our right hand side, we have assumed this horizontal line at a zero datum. Okay, so what I will do, I will take offset 6.3. Okay, and I will send this offset upwards. Okay, okay, let me zoom out. Okay, so we are here. So it means that line is your bottom of your excavation, okay, the lowest level. Now what I want to do, I will just extend this line a bit up. We will take this exactly ground level also. From where? Because we have 2 points of trial pit, start point and end point. That z values are basically our top levels of our trial trench at both from where your excavation is getting started. So that levels are original ground levels, okay. Okay, now what I have done, I have trimmed this vertical line which is unnecessary, trim that line, and I just draw one line on the other end also, because we have two excavated, two sides, trial pit right side and left side. Now these are only rough lines. How to make it accurate? Our overall trial pit length is 7.55. As you can see from here, your starting point and ending point length is 7.5. Now what I will do, I will offset my from my left hand side to create my 7.55 other side of my trial pit. So 7.55, offset this on your right hand side. So now we know this is other end of our trial pit. I will trim this unnecessary line. And this line is not required also. Now the second important thing is I will zoom in that starting and ending points, and I will see what are basically on my right hand side, what is my natural ground level and what is the natural ground level on my left hand side. So then for example that level is 8 or 9, whatever is there. So what I will do, I will offset this zero datum line upwards, 7 or 8, whatever level is there. So from there I will draw my outside my lines. Right now I'm going to show you roughly, and then I will make it accurate also, don't worry. What I mean from this, I just want to explain you. Imagine this is our point, okay. So I will take from this end point our line. I will choose from here end point and here. Okay, see. So it means from this is your natural surface. From here you started your excavation. So this is right now rough. I will make it accurate also. Don't worry about this one. Okay, so right now on our both edges at the top, these lines are roughly, we have just extended these lines. But now I will offset from this datum line up to the real level, and then I will move that lines, okay. But you can do directly from offset. It's not required. Like I just to explain you, just to make the things easy, I'm doing this one. Otherwise what I will do, I will just offset this line one time and I will extend on my right hand side. I will then again offset my zero datum upwards for left hand side, extend left side and trim in between. Just to explain you, just to make it more easy for you, I'm doing this one. Now I need to know what is level on my extreme right side of my trial trench at the top and the left side. That I'm going to check it from here. Okay, now what I have done, I had divided my screen into two parts. So how you can do, just click on this view and from here you can choose your two views, means right and left. Why I did this one, on my right hand side I will keep my cross section and left hand side I will keep my plan, in order to not to make it zoom in zoom out again and again. So it means here on my right hand side my top level of natural ground, that is 8.558. okay. So what I will do, offset 8.58. okay. So now from zero datum we are going to send this offset upwards. So perfect, see here. So it means we know this line need to be lower, my right hand side, it need to be lower just to match at that location. But who knows, on left hand side our ground is exactly at same location or not, we don't know. We need to check if this is same, which is not possible because this is uneven surface. But even if this is very plain area, yes, in that case it is possible, but we need to check anyways. I will go on the other side of trial trench. So this is 7.92 as you can see from here. So it means this is a little lower than that side. Okay, so now we are going to offset 7.92 for my left hand side. 7.92, this will be my left hand side. Okay, good. So we got these two. I will now, it's simple. From right side I will make it down, from left side I will make it down exactly on that lines, and then I will match that top line with the dotted line. Okay, what I have done, just simply move that lines and trim and delete unnecessary lines. Now just make a line and connect these 2 points. From here, that location. That's it. And click that line, make it dotted in between, make your hatch in order to show this is my ground filling. Okay, so now you got this idea how we are projecting from that zero datum always. Now only one utility I'm going to show you in this whole trial trench, and then I will move to that prepared AutoCAD drawings. I will show you from there few more things. So because the process will be same, how we can draw our one utility, all utilities you are going to draw in the same way actually. So this is our irrigation line. Now there are two philosophies when you want to put your levels, your utility on exactly same level. If you see now, this is one side level is 7.22, another side level is 7.24. So it means there is 2 centimeter elevation difference. Now what you can do, either you can make it its average, you can say 7.22 plus 7.24 plus divided by 2 means mean level. You can do this one. So that is the best way, that is the perfect way, but that is actually proper way. Okay, so we can do this one interpolate level in civil 3D. Automatically we can do this interpolation, it's easy. We will click on one point and another point, and where we want this level, it will explain, it will give us that level. Okay, but right now this difference is only 2 centimeter difference. Okay, so it means also this is approximately in the middle. So what I can do, roughly I can do 7.23. I can keep it because this is 2 centimeter difference and it is in the middle. But yes, we need average level. Okay, but in most of companies, you can say not most, some of the companies, they say no, we are looking from this side, so we are going to respect the lower one. Some will say the higher one. How they are making their worst case scenario, that is up to them. But what is my advice to you, that is take always exactly that level which is exactly on that location. And I'm not saying average. If this is exactly, if your center line of trench is crossing exactly in the middle of these two observations, then average. But if this line, center line of your trial trench, this is not exactly in the middle of these 2 points, then interpolation method. So it means you will interpolate with reference to these 2 points. You are going to interpolate. If you don't know how to interpolate these levels, not only this one, in any case, how to interpolate and how to find the third value at any location, just type in YouTube or in Google with my name Iram Hameed, and then interpolation level. So that full process, manual and civil 3D, both process you will see from there. I have already explained this one. You can check that video also. Okay, now for the time being, I just want to show you how to draw over there. Simple, 7.22. Okay, I will say offset 7.22, and that's it. From where you want to get this reference? For sure from your datum, and datum is here. Always you have to respect your datum. Okay, now this reference, this level is perfect. Okay, but what about distance? Means this utility is exactly, this irrigation pipe is exactly at that level, agree, but how much far away from your left hand side? So this one we need to check that dimension. Now you know why we pick that dimension. This was the reason actually, because we want to know what is distance, and all these horizontal offsets we have to mark, or we have to set in our cross section. So this is 1.62. good. So now I will offset my left side vertical line 1.62 in order to draw my utility circle over there. So I will say offset 1.62 from this line to my right hand side. Good. So now see, if you understand only this one point, so it means you know how to do the remaining portion. This crossing point, this vertical and horizontal line, where it is crossing, this is top of your circle. Okay, so this is top of your circle. Okay, so you have crossing horizontal line and you have this vertical line. So exactly at that location your utility is here. Okay, I hope you can see this one. So it means this horizontal line and vertical line, wherever they are crossing, so lower side, this is your top of utility. It can be pipe, it can be cable, whatever is this one, it can be slab. Okay, so this is your top of your TL, because always surveyors will give you TL top level of whatever utility is that one. Okay, so now as this is irrigation pipe 30 mm. Okay, so what we will, just to show you more clear, I am not going to respect this 30 mm or 40, just to show you. Okay, properly. Okay, so I'm going to draw one circle here. Okay, and now what I will do, I will move this circle from with reference of his head top to that crossing point. Okay, I need to activate my OSnap, because in OSnap I said snap only on nodes. Okay, so I have to activate that snap first. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to take from his head, okay, from here, and I want to put it at that crossing point here. See here, now you can see very clearly, this is your utility top level and you have set it over there. Now what remaining part is there, just draw a leader line, very nice vertical leader line in top direction, and mention over there TL is equal to 7.22. In other row mention over there irrigation 30 mm dia pipe. So it is, you are going to do the same process with your all utilities. Okay, now I will close this chapter. Okay, you have a plan, you have your cross section, you have shown your, you have shown your R utilities here, and then all these leader lines and annotations you have very nicely you have presented over there. The final part is how to manage, how to arrange this everything, how to arrange this one for submission. Yes, you will go in layout. By clicking layout, you are going to use X reference and you are going to bring your title block, complete seal or complete title block. Someone will say title block, some say seal, templates. Okay, you will have your template. Inside you will create your viewports. Okay, and in one viewport you are going to have your plan view, another viewport your cross section. Okay, and maybe you can create your small viewport on your left hand side or right hand side, anywhere where you can have that snap, that picture, that surveyors will also give you that picture. Now I will jump to another drawing which is ready, which is completed. Okay, I will show you that one, but process is this one. The main important thing was what is process. Okay, the process is this. Now I don't want to waste our time in order to lengthen our video. You can do the same thing. Now I will show you that ready drawing. Okay, so here I will show you. See, this is same drawing. Okay, this is exactly same drawing. Now I will go in model. Okay, first before I go in model, let me show you from here. I did XR enter X references. Okay, XR enter, and if you have not seen how to deal with XREF, how to deal with your title blocks, viewports. Okay, viewport scales, how to manage your scale with reference of your paper size. These all things I have explained in my earlier videos. If you have not seen that videos, please check. Again, I will tell you, in YouTube or in Google, just type my name, Iram Hameed, and then give a space and then type over there title block, template, scale setting, anything. So videos will be in front of you, and that are 10, 15 or 20 minutes video where I have explain how to set your scale, proper scale, 1 is to 500, 1 is to 300, means how to set our title blocks and scales. I have explained over there. But now you have here, you can see your title block, your plan view is in front at the top, your cross section is in the bottom, and all this is the same, exactly same process which I have explained you. Now I will show you from the model space also. See, then you will get more clear idea what I have done. Same lines, only the last part which I will I will explain you, not explain you, I will tell you actually, which is the most important. Whatever we have done so far, believe me that the whole story till now, whatever we have done, that is not most important. The most important thing is your presentation. That drawing and this drawing, there is no major difference, only presentation difference is here. Lines are proper dotted, you have mentioned your cross section line, section A, okay, and then this is your plan view of your trial trench. So all these kind of, what are these things? Only presentation. So it means if you have technically your drawing is perfect, but presentation wise your drawing is poor, so your consultant or your client, they are not going to accept that one. They are going to give you a rejection, okay? So they are not going to accept that drawing. If you are working for your corporate sector companies, so they are not going to accept that one. They are going to again and again, they are going to reject. But if you are working as a freelancer, imagine if you are working for me as a freelancer, I will not give you your money until unless you will not make it perfect, and perfect in the same time period. Maybe I have given you 1 day or 2 day time for that specific drawing, and if you are not competing with my requirement, I will not pay you. So this is not me, I'm not talking about me. If you are working for anybody, for as a freelancer, so they are not going to pay you because you have not completed your task within the time period. So it means you are in a company, you are a freelancer, whatever you are, okay? Presentation is the key. Remember this one, presentation is the key. So see here, now it looks nice, it looks good. So here is your cross section. One last bonus point I will tell you about ROW, be with me. Here you are going to offset all your utilities, and this is the way, look at it, okay? So it can be in 2 lines, it can be in 1 line. I told you in 2 lines. So here it is, information is in 1 line, ETC duct, and then 100 mm 6-way TL 6.48. It can be like that, and in some companies or in some projects there is no, at the bottom it has to be information has to be in 2 line, one sentence at the top of line, and then, but it again, it depends on your senior requirement or your consultant requirement, how they want to see. If they have previous experience with the another presentation, so they will always try to be your drawing to be like that, okay? Last point, okay, in this drawing, that is ROW. If you are dealing with road infra project, we have to respect always ROW, right of way. On your any here, I will again I will give you example. We are working here, we have fence outside both side of our roads, we have fence, so that fence is our boundary line, building line, ROW, right of way. With reference to that one, we are going to show that one. And if for example your direction of your trial pit is not exactly perpendicular to the road, maybe it's parallel to the road, there must be some reference, okay? Some starting reference, maybe some other edge of road, anything, means there must be some reference, and from that reference you are going to mention, you are going to show your all dimensions like that. And this is basically, by the way, RTR Diva style, what I'm showing you right now here. But in your region, I don't know from where you are watching me, In your region, your demands, your client, your consultant, your client demands may vary, but the point was how to do your drafting things. Okay, and here, by the way, here is one mistake in this drawing, and that is at the top of your what we call this trial pit, we don't call it TL is equal to 7.9. No, we call it GL, ground level. TL is only for utilities. This is typing mistake. Okay, so this is not like that, and this style, this text is not supposed to be here. This text is supposed to be exactly on this line, exactly on the line, and it has to be GL is equal to 7.92 ground level. Okay, and for all these utilities you are going to say TL, top level, top level. That's it. Okay, and now I will show you its final, how it looks, the final look. Okay, it has to be properly ordered, arranged. Whatever viewport scale you are going to have for plan view, the same has to be for your section view. Same has to be section view. Your trial pit right hand side here, this where is written section A, this trial pit edge, it has to be exactly in the line. Don't say mine is not exactly on the line, but I'm telling you. Okay, it has to be exactly in the same line. Okay, scale and alignment has to be same. This I'm telling you professional way. This is the professional way. And then these both are aligned, scale is same. And one thing more, and what was that, just let me check this one. Okay, one thing more, what I was talking about, the last thing actually, that is direction of your section arrows. Actually, fresh fellows, they make this mistake is very common with the fresh draftsmen. Right now, you are saying this is your eyes. These arrows of your cross section of section AA, these are your eyes. So you are looking in that direction. Your cross section is supposed to be like that. But sometimes freshers, they don't respect this one. Means they don't know actually. They are showing their arrow in this direction, and their cross section is basically other side. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, when you're looking from here on your left hand side, the first utility is basically this one, irrigation, this tire, this distance. So it means this is very important. Your direction of your section line, this is very important. Okay, and now I hope that fellows who are fresher, they will get, for sure they are going to get some good ideas from here, how to prepare your trial trench drawing from scratch. But still, if you have any confusion, please let me know. But the only thing which will make you perfect, that is your practice. And if you want to be, your interviews are planned, never say one thing. This is not what I'm going to say. This is not related to this trial trench topic. This is general, yeah, a tip, a bonus tip. That is, whenever you're going to go in any interview, never ever say this sentence, actually sir, I am out of practice. No, if you are out of practice for anything, why you are there for interview? So it means make your very good practice before you go there. So it means now you learn in this video one thing, trial trench. So now if anyone will ask you about trial trench, you must prepare this kind of trial trench like 10, 20, 30, 40 times, even the same one. And this kind of trial trench, if you are going to prepare, now let me give you one, you can say target or task. This kind of information which is in front of you, if you have 5-6 utilities with you, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes or 30 minutes maximum. In this time you have to complete. Okay, earlier maybe first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, it will take you 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Okay, good, that is also perfect. But note your time when you are preparing your trial trench. Note, okay, in my first attempt, in first time, it took me 1 hour. In other attempt, 50 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay, once you reach up to 20-25 minutes, that is very nice time, because this kind of things, because you have to give proper presentation, proper technically it has to be good. presentation wise it has to be good, and it will take like 20 to 30 minutes it will take. That is normal time. And why I'm telling you this one, if you're going to go in